true alcoholic, a clinical alcoholic, quits drinking for, say, 20 years and starts again, the thought is, I took 20 years off, now I'm more controlled, blah, blah. No, they will start at 20 years exactly where they left off, Mike.
Really?
In a degenerative form. They'll be so quickly 10 years ahead of their age, chronologically. It's really amazing. Yeah, it's none of this like, hey, I'll maintain it as an older person. And I'm talking if you're a clinical alcoholic.
Yeah.
So that's a misnomer. If someone's quit because I remember I quit for 7 years. And I thought I had gotten more mature and a little bit older, and I think it was in my 30s that I started again. It was 48 hours, and I was off to the races. Again, not criminal or anything, but just off to the races, driving with one too many or whatever, being too snarky at home, whatever. And it's just not a good thing. So, but you do pick up at like you had never quit in the first place, Mike. How's that for a stat?
Yeah. It's the same thing with smoking, too. It's the same thing. Like if 10 years later, and that usually comes with you have a drink. Yep. And you got a buddy having a cigarette next to you, and give me one of those. Well, it's the next day you're a pack a day, like you never quit, right? And it's the same thing. But that's interesting what you're saying about that time lapse and that being a thing. I've also been places that there was a guy that was a guitar player, and he was a really good guitar player. We were kind of scoping him out and scouting him to join a band that I was in. And his